Is this the best paste mix on the market today? Let's mix some up and find out. So a couple of weeks ago I did a video, my secret paste mix, and loads of you watched it, got some great feedback, and even people have got back to me saying how many fish they've caught on it, which is great to hear. I love hearing the success stories. And the paste mix, the fatures with the wheat gluten added, and even a bit of red dye, is just something that just works and works and works. However, some of you are asking about where to buy the wheat gluten from. Do I have to put the fatures through a sieve? Is it not just something we can buy just to do it? And one of the subscribers on the channel actually messaged me and said, if you buy some of this, which is Miracle Bait's Miracle Paste, which is a paste that's been around since paste fishing was a thing, it's basically what you're describing as in the fatures with the wheat gluten added. And whether that's actually what it is, it's not fatures obviously, it's probably some mix of pellets and fish meals and some kind of binder added to it. But I'd seen a picture on Facebook of this mixed up, and you could see the stringy texture to it, so I thought, do you know what, I'm going to buy a couple of bags and try it. And I actually used it in a match for the first time last week and did really well, caught a load of fish on it. And it is pretty close to what I'd use and what I use and get with my fatures and wheat gluten combination. So I thought it'd be a really interesting one for you to have a look at, because I know some of you don't want to go to trouble. I know, you know, buy a bag of wheat gluten, it's a tenner. Buy a couple of bags of fatures, that's another tenner. Before you know it, you're 20 quid in. And some of you don't really want to get that. I get through bags and bags of it, so it's not a problem. But for some people, they might just want to give paste fishing a go for one session, and then if they don't like it, they can just throw it away. And most of the paste mixes on the market are not like what I use. They're either too stringy, so like I said, I think I said on a different video, the Van den Eyne mixes. I think Dynamite do one called Extreme Paste, which it's got a binder in it, whether it's wheat gluten, I'm not sure. But it's really stringy, like you can cast it out and everything, which is not quite what I'm after. I want the paste to hold together with the wheat gluten, but I don't want it to be like a rubber ball, do you know what I mean? I don't want it to be like, I'm sure that's great for some people, but for how I fish, it's not what I'm looking for. Anyway, so like I say, one of my subscribers told me about this. I'm just going to take a moment to interrupt the video. A whopping 72% of you guys watching haven't subscribed to my channel yet. Now, it's completely free to do so, and I'm one of the very few anglers left on YouTube that does the whole library completely free. There's no membership section, there's no subscription service where you've got to pay for it or anything like that. All my content is totally free. So all I ask is that you give my channel a subscribe. It's completely free to do so, and it ensures that you never miss another video, and it ensures that more people get to see my videos in the long run too. So I hope you continue enjoying this video, but do me a favour, press that subscribe button. So I hopped on the Miracle Baits website, and this video is not sponsored by any means. I went and bought it, www.miraclebaits.co.uk, and I bought 2 bags. Now, the only thing I will say, it's expensive. So, I mean, that's a 450 gram bag. Now, I mixed up half of the bag from a match last week, and I only fished paste in the last hour. And it got me through that last hour, but if I was to fish this in a match, I definitely need 1 bag, maybe even 2. If I was going Shearsby, for example, where I use a lot, I fish paste from start to finish, I'd probably need 2 bags. And I think it's £6.50 for a bag, plus your delivery. So I think the 2 bags I bought ended up costing £18 something for 2 bags because of the delivery. Now, if you're close to Miracle Baits, or you go to, I think his fishery's called Hall Farm, then obviously you don't need to pay the delivery. But I've never seen it in a tackle shop, so you do have to buy it with the delivery. So that is my only gripe. But as far as a mix, off the shelf, pre-mixed, to match up with what I use and almost imitate what I use, I say imitate because this has been around way longer than what I use, this is perfect. Like, you could just grab this, use it, and it is pretty much what I would use. So if you don't want to go to the trouble of buying it, buying all the different ingredients like I do, this is bang on. So in terms of mixing it, I actually mixed it to the ingredients. 150 ml of water to 100 gram of powder. I doubled that up, I did 300 ml of water to 200 gram of powder, and I got enough, like a nice dollop. a little bit less than that. That's a whole bag in there. And yeah, it was enough for, like, I put really big bits of paste on, so obviously I get through it quite quick. But if you're just putting normal size pieces on, it's going to be plenty. Certainly a bag is going to last you a session. And it makes it so easy. It's very easy to mix. Follow those instructions and you'll get a lovely smooth paste. In fact, this is following those measurements and you've got this lovely stringy paste. It's got just the right amount of gluten in it, for my opinion, assuming it is gluten that he puts in it, but I think it probably is. It's smooth, it doesn't stick to your fingers, it's soft, it smells strong. It is as close to what I use, and you can just go and buy it. So I'm really, really impressed. I mean, obviously it's a legendary paste mix that's been around for years and years and years, but it's fair to say that, you know, Miracle Baits is not in all the tackle shops. So some of you guys who weren't fishing in the early 2000s when paste fishing, and particularly Steve Gregory, really was at the peak of his powers, you might not have seen it. So that, for me, look at that, it's beautiful stuff. It really is. It's so smooth. It mixes up easy. You mix it in a bucket and by the time you get it right, it's clean, the bucket's clean. Fantastic stuff. So if you are looking for a paste mix, don't want to spend a fortune on buying all the ingredients. You just don't want to worry about the measures of how much gluten to put in, how little, how much powder, putting it through a sieve. Check this out. It might be worth a try for you because it is as close to what I use as what I found in a tackle shop. I've never seen a paste mix. Normally paste mixes don't have any wheat gluten in it. They break down too fast for my style. Other ones are too tough and durable. And this one, you can tell it's been designed by someone who actually fishes paste. That's what I will say. And I know Steve has got a better record than anyone on paste. So yeah, like I said, this isn't a sponsored video or anything. I literally bought it the other week. I got it, tried it, did well in my match, and I thought, do you know what? It's well worth trying if you are into a bit of paste fishing. So check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you again on the next video.